Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I am here. I am alive. I am in Central Time Zone now, which is really exciting. I have been on this major epic trip. Today is day 16, and you are tuned into Live Every Day on Backchannel. Good morning. Welcome to Christmas week. All things are happening in December, which is really exciting. I want to say good morning to Greg. Good morning to nobody. And good morning, Sheila. Hi, friend. We are no longer in the same time zone, but that's okay. Good morning, Liv. Good morning, Anna. Sheila, you're the best. You are the best. I have something really fun. Anna says hi, Sheila. Something really fun to actually share with everybody. So here's the deal. Do you know where I am this morning? I started out December 4th. I went on a long work trip to the East Coast. I was in New Jersey. I was in New York. I was in Connecticut. Then I flew to Columbus, Ohio. And then United canceled my flight home. I'm supposed to be home in Houston, Texas right now, but I'm not. Sheila's right. I am in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, which is crazy. But here's where I am. I leave today finally to go home. Today is December 20th. So from the 4th to the 20th, I've been gone. And it is really windy. It's really windy and it's very cold. This is the coldest place I've been this entire trip. Holy smokes, if Chicago isn't cold. It is insane. I'm actually going to have a meeting this morning after this. I decided, you know what? Make it work. Today is Make It Work Monday on Live Every Day. And that's what we're going to do. What we do here is we celebrate each day. This show is going to be 2 hours from 8 to 10 Eastern every day this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, we'll be here for Christmas Eve, which we're going to have to plan something pretty epic for that day. And it's all week. Normally on Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm only here for an hour. Right before me is Haley and Allison. They're the early morning show. This is the morning show. And then we've got people in the afternoon. So there's lots of great stuff going on in Backchannel. If you are listening and you don't have a way to speak to your device, if you don't have an Echo Show, you're going to have to go to backchannel.tv and type to me. I can read your chat. We can talk in real time. If you have an Echo Show, then you can speak to your device. The magic word is say, and you can just say whatever you want. If you're on YouTube, Twitter, those already have like platforms for you to type. Now, here's what's interesting. I'm here in Chicago and I decided to go see friends that I know in Chicago. I was like, all right, fine. I'm going to be here. I'm going to make it work, which is what we call it around here on Mondays, Make It Work Monday. And I have a couple of friends here. I rarely come to Chicago. There, look at that. Make It Work Monday. That was so cool. I know we have new graphics on the show. We're getting all sorts of new stuff for this show. So that's really exciting. Really exciting. Hi, April. Good morning, friend. So glad you're here. So I went and I saw a friend for church and brunch, and we had a lovely day, and we spent like forever together. And then I found out that a friend of mine could meet me for dinner. So I did. And I went up and I met her, and Sheila actually knows this person. It's my friend Courtney. I don't know if she's listening today. She has listened before on her Alexa device. And that's what got me thinking. Like, she has listened before, and so did my friend AJ, who I had brunch with. I've never seen AJ's name on here. So all the time I think, oh, there's only this many, like people on or whatever. But I think there's actually more with us than we know. Because AJ said, Liv, I was with you when you made your cookie pie for Thanksgiving. And I was like, you were? I had no idea. So yes, I got to see AJ, who's a great writer. She's well known in the circle that I'm in. And Courtney, who is just a dear friend of Sheila and mine. So that was really fun. And today I'll get to go have a meeting with a company that I've really wanted to. So look, Making It Work Monday. That's what it's all about. Also, I just wanted to cheers everybody. This is my last crummy cup of Marriott coffee. I love Marriott. I really do. But their coffee, not okay. It's not okay. And when Anna said that they sell it online, I cannot believe that. Like, I cannot believe people are saying, I need that in my life. How is that even possible? So Good morning, Dominic. Hi. Hello. So tell me what you're drinking today. I have a lot to talk to you about. We've got a lot to cover. This is a big week. We are December 20th. So many things. Christmas is happening this week. So we're going to be talking about a lot of that kind of stuff. And then you've got the last week of December coming up. We're about to head into 2022. How? Oh my gosh, it's really crazy. Like I feel like when you hit this week, it just really hits you and you're like, and this is definitely not just make it work Monday, this is make it work this week. So much happens. You have so many last minute things. I know people have parties and then people have like work that they're finishing up. You know, no matter where you are on the holiday spectrum, everybody has stuff going on like everywhere. Like it's just the holiday, it's a season of things. So there's a lot, gifts and food and all of that. So I want to know what you're drinking this morning. I want to know what that looks like, and I want to know, yeah, let's start there. We'll start there. We've got 2 hours. I want to know what you're drinking this morning. How are you making it work today on Monday? I'm in Chicago. I get to leave finally and go home. You guys have no idea how excited I am. I feel like I'm getting out. Oh my gosh, Sheila is having coffee and hot chocolate, and it's delicious. Let me ask, Sheila, do you make coffee and then you take like an instant pack of hot chocolate and you put it in your hot coffee? Are you doing mint hot chocolate? Because I feel like we've talked about that. So I feel like I have my mic a little weird today. I feel like we're talking about that. Sheila, you are the best. Anna's saying you're the best. Oh, Anna is out of coffee. I think we should all take a moment of silence for Anna. If you don't have any coffee, okay, let's see. It was the idea from Peter. And yes, it's a packet of hot chocolate. I put in the bottom of the coffee. I put on the bottom and I put the coffee on top. Okay, look at how this show is bringing people together. I don't think Peter's on yet, or I hope he comes on today. I finally got to meet Peter in real life. I'm terribly insecure as a person, which most people know, to the point where it's obnoxious. And I'm pretty sure meeting me was a tremendous disappointment for Peter. I'm sure Peter was like, and yeah, no, I'm kidding. Peter was absolutely lovely. He was so kind and welcomed me into his home, and they all of Anna and her friends. So it was really, really awesome. So I want to say this. Today is a great day of celebration. I will be celebrating this day in the O'Hara. Is it O'Hara or O'Hare? What is it? O'Hara? O'Hare Airport. Where am I in Chicago? Where? How do I say it? Producer Sheila O'Hare. And it's like it's O'Hare. I want it to be Catherine O'Hara. Catherine O'Hara Airport. Wouldn't that be fabulous if it was Catherine O'Hara Airport and you walk in and you're given a wig and then you get to be whoever like you want to be on the plane? Okay, anyway, sorry. I just kind of got lost in that idea. Sheila got lost in that airport. Oh no. That is a massive airport. I do have a really great O'Hare story. But I was going to say this real quick before we get into that. Sheila, I could not get out. Sheila, that's like this work trip. I cannot get out. I'm stuck. Should I do this? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. If you have to take a tram to another terminal, it's too big. We had that in Houston though, but ours isn't. I don't know if we're as big as O'Hare. I can't imagine. I doubt it. That was awful slurpy of me to do with my coffee, everybody. Sorry about that. April, how are you, friend? I want to know what you're drinking. Yeah, exactly. That was for therapy, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. So if today you do not have coffee, you do not have all the other things, this is your day. Today, celebrate because it is National, are you ready for this? Sangria Day. I will absolutely partake in this holiday. I will be doing so in the noonish hour, and there will be no shame in that game. I had someone say that to me earlier. I was like, are we bringing that back? So I will be at the airport, and I will absolutely be drinking sangria before I get on my flight home. But happy Sangria Day, everyone. I do have a funny Sangria story, and I have a funny O'Hare story. I think I'll do the O'Hare story, actually. So the last time I flew into O'Hare Airport was in 2019. Anybody remember that year? It was a good year. We didn't know how good it was. It was so good. Okay. So it was 2019 and I had a lot of bags like I do now, and I have this really big bag that has like the word genius on it. It's a black bag with like dark hot pink lettering all in lowercase, which I found out Anna does not like. Oh good. Okay, Anna has something to share with us in a moment. I just found that out. But yeah, I forgot about that, Anna. My entire genius conference, the word genius I did have in lowercase, the lower G. There was a meaning for it, although she shared with me she doesn't like that, so she won't come to my conference. Um anyway, and so I had this bag and you have to take a tram. You have to take a shuttle. You have to take a shuttle from like the whole, I don't know where I was, like something. I was somewhere and I had to take a shuttle to the terminal. This bag had everything on it. Hello, Veronica. Good morning. Hi. It had everything on it. I mean, and in it, like my meds, my contacts, like all the things that I really, really needed. I left it on the shuttle. Do you know how many shuttles there are at the O'Hare Airport? Like, do you have any idea how many buses there are? Like, there are a bazillion buses. That's like an actual number. And there are 4 bazillion people. Also, again, total fact. And I was like, I freaked out. And I like seriously like it was like Home Alone. Like I was like running after the show, everything. I start crying. Like it was like I lost my teddy bear. Like I went up to every human I could. I could not get anyone to care or to notice or to figure out what do you do. I was like, surely someone's left something on a shuttle before. I mean, that thing was gone, you know, and I have no idea when it was going to come back and I had to catch my plane. That's right. I was going on a plane because I was like, I could have waited. Nope. I had to catch a plane. So, yeah, Sheila, there are quite a few. My husband called the dispatch service that runs the shuttles at O'Hare Airport. Not only did they go and find my bag, they shipped it home to me. Now, I didn't have it for the trip. No, that's not true. Because then Nathan shipped it to me. But y'all, I got something back from a shuttle at O'Hare Airport. I just want to say this is the season of belief. This is the season of hope. This is the season of love and friendship. And that is the story that we're all going to cling to. If I could get back the most important bag I have in my life from O'Hare Airport from a random bus, you can have an incredible day today. You're going to make it work on Monday. Hello, Stacy. Hi. So April went caroling yesterday and sat on bales of hay. April, that sounds incredible. I need to know, was this like friends that you did this with? Like, was this a planned thing or did you pay? Like, is this like, explain this to me. Is this something that anybody could go do? Anybody can go sign up and do this? Or was this something that you all planned? You got the thing with the bales of hay and you got all together with the family and the friends and you planned it? Or did you pay to go do this? I want to know. Stacy is having Rice Krispies for breakfast. Oh, I wish I was having breakfast right now, Stacy. I need some breakfast. And fell over her dog leash on Saturday and hurt your head. Oh, friend. I am really sorry to hear that. How are you feeling today? I hope you're doing all right. Anna has outdone herself, and maybe this will make everybody feel better. She can now show videos on here. Now, the next step is we're going to show videos with sound. We haven't gotten quite there yet. We're getting there. But today is Make It Work Monday. We're going to make it work today. Anna has some Christmassy winter sangria recipes that she wants to share with us. This is fascinating because I literally think of sangria, I think summer. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's like a summer drink situation. Apparently, you can, and they're not all alcoholic, you guys. These are not all alcoholics. Some of these are like virgin ones. This is great. How fun to do. I mean, listen, the holiday season is a lot with kids, older people, pregnant people. Not everybody can have alcohol. A lot of people don't, want to have alcohol or they want to like chill out, kind of a thing. So this is great. And Stacy said she tripped over someone else's dog leash. It wasn't even her own. Oh, Stacy. Okay, look, friend, look at these drinks. Here's a classic red sangria, which, that does look very Christmassy. Now that I look at it, it does. It says, it really says like "Good Morning Christmas." Oh, but this isn't video. I told everybody it was a video. I already spilled the beans, Anna. I'm sorry. This is white wine sangria. This is great. Okay. If you like seltzer, club soda, ginger ale, Sprite, champagne, those are all great options. So you can make a white wine sangria. You don't have to use wine. You can use ginger ale. That actually sounds really refreshing. I like ginger ale like in the holiday times, probably because we eat so much. I bet the ginger is just kind of like something that's like da da da. You know what I mean? So that's kind of nice. Nathan, good morning. I hope that's my hubby, Nathan. That would make me smile and maybe cry. Apple cider sangria. That, if it is my husband, Nathan, he would love this. White sangria with a spicy ginger beer and a sweet apple cider. Ooh. Now I wonder if you could like heat this up. Stacy says, I tried ginger ale once in the summer during a regional convention. What did you think of ginger ale, Stacy? I have to say I'm a fan. I don't want it all the time, but there's certain times, holidays, when I'm not feeling well, give me a ginger ale. You know what I mean? That is Nathan. He just said, good morning, beautiful. And he's the only one that can. Hi, Nathan. Oh, I can't wait to be home. Okay, I'm not going to get emotional. It was tasty. Stacy likes it. Jingle juice. It's a little Moscato, a little Prosecco. And you're good to go. Okay, so that's definitely alcoholic. Pina colada sangria. See, now that's interesting. I don't think of like, holidays, but maybe you're trying to have like a tropical thing. You're trying to get over the winter. If you live in the north, something about the holidays makes a quick trip to the tropics. That's funny. I wasn't even reading. Sound like a good idea. That's so fun. That's not a bad idea. That's a little nice twist. Maybe you're tired of the apple and the ginger and the spices, and you want something a little bit more fruity. Green apple Moscato sangria. It's Olive Garden signature sangria. Didn't even know they had that. This is a copycat. Moscato sangria. Oh, interesting. It's even better than the original. Now, all of these, you know what, Anna, if you don't mind, would you put up if you can, the website for this? So people, if they'd like to go find the recipes for the holidays, they know where to go. I don't know I'm guessing this is an article. Like this one is on Delish. So that might be a little too hard. I guess you could just Google, everybody, winter sangria, cranberry blissmas sangria. It's a cranberry apple one. Perfect twist on the classic. Now that does look like a holiday. You know what I mean? And I want to know, can you heat this? Like, can it be like wassail? Can this be the modern wassail? Sparkling apple cider sangria. The unexpected ingredient, Fireball. Okay, that definitely is not non-alcoholic. Virgin cranberry basil sangria. Ooh, the fruit is the star in this one. Whatever the season, get creative with the combination. Think cranberries, orange slices, and rosemary. Well, that's interesting. And that makes me want to have that with like the brie thing that I post every year if you're my Facebook friend. Those brie bites with the cranberries and the rosemary. Nathan, I need to make that over the holidays. Yes? What do you think? He says he can't wait to see me. I'm trying really hard not to like lose it. I'm trying to be professional today, but I cannot wait to see you. Sheila says, one of my favorite restaurants back home serves champagne sangria, and it's fantastic. I didn't even know that was an option. That does sound great. Wow. Let's do one more, Anna. Yes, the brie ones with the croissant bread base. Yeah, you get the it's a very easy recipe. I can make those on the air actually. If you want, that'd be fantastic. You get like the crescent rolls, and you get the mini muffin pans, and you put a little bit of the dough of the crescent rolls in the muffin pans, and you take a little wedge of brie, like you just put a plop of brie, and then you put it's like a cranberry relish. What is it that you put on top? And then you put rosemary and then pecans. I put a little salt, bake those. Stop. So good. So, oh yes, pumpkin pie sangria. We'll end with this one. Who says pumpkin pie is only time to shine is Thanksgiving? That's cute. Pumpkin pie sangria. Not sure how I feel about that, But sure. All right. Well, there's some great ideas on how you can celebrate Sangria Day, what you can do, a little out of the box. Think about how you can make it non-alcoholic. Think about how you can make it a little wintry. It's not just a summer drink. Or if you are having a very wintry winter, you could bring the tropics in the summer into your home by having a tropical sangria. And remember that there are warmer days to come. I think our friend Peter is here. I am so excited, Peter. You've already been talked about this morning in a good way. Peter says brie equals always good. Amen. Listen, when the pandemic started, I had been vegan for health reasons since 2014, and it really changed my life in every positive way. And when the pandemic happened, this is true, Peter, I said, well, this is a lot. The pandemic is tremendous trauma. Jesus wants me to have brie. And so that's how I've gotten through this season. There are those cranberry bites. Holy smokes. Peter, tell me you've had this. Sheila, tell me you've had these. Can I make these on the show, everybody? I could do those trays where like one is already made. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, the magic of television. And then I can like make it in front of everybody. So Peter, let me tell you what we were talking about with you. Sheila was saying that she is having hot chocolate in her coffee today, and it's because of you. I think that's so cool. She said that she put a packet of hot chocolate at the bottom of her cup and then poured her hot coffee on top. Cheers, Peter. Vegan for health reasons, dairy for soul reasons. Listen, friend, the good Lord wants me to have melted mozzarella during this thing. And who am I to argue with him? We never had our fondue. And I'm telling you, if you have a fondue pot, you can go to whatever that place is called, Melting Pot, and get a kit and make it at home. It's their cheese. It's their spices. It's all the things. They give you all the what is this? Like the dippables and everything. They give you everything. It's so fantastic. And you're at home and you're having melted fondue from the melting pot. Okay. So Sheila says, my mom loves brie. I'm totally making that. Do you have the recipe, Sheila? Do you need it? I can send it to you, friend, if you do not. My nose is running. I put creamer in my coffee, you guys. I haven't had this problem in a while. So anyway, Stacy says, if we want hot chocolate, we can go to the local store and get hot chocolate. No, you're right. But Stacy, add it to your coffee. Peter changed our life. All right, you guys. So make it work Monday. Anna says that she actually found an article that has different combination ideas based on that brie, because that brie thing is fantastic, but like goat cheese and like different bites. What? Anna. Stacy, yeah, Stacy doesn't drink coffee, but you do drink hot chocolate. And do you drink hot tea? I drink hot tea. You guys, we've got to talk about all the things that are happening. We have to try all the things. Yes, Sheila, I'll send you the one that I have. I need you to be called Make a Cup of Coffee on Tight. Steve, wait, Nathan, what are you saying? I don't know what Nathan says. Here's a fun fact. Nathan, I cannot understand in real life. We've been together 27 years, and at least 700 times a day. At least I say, what are you saying? So this is not a good medium for us, for him to be chatting. Peter says, good choice, Sheila. Hot chocolate always belongs in your coffee. I think that's fantastic. I think he's trying to say, Sheila, I need you to be called, make a cup. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what Nathan's saying. So we're just going to move on. Guys, I want to talk about Christmas trees. I have been a real tree person my entire life. And then the pandemic happened last year. I don't know if you remember. Yes, you do, because it's still happening. Okay. So last year, pandemic happens, right? It was a very COVID Christmas. And we decided to invest in a fake tree. What I didn't think about was that my husband was going to want to continue to put up this fake tree. Now, I'm sure he thinks, hey, we invested money in this thing. That's what we should do. That seems logical and reasonable. Nathan is very logical and reasonable. Guess what? I am not either of those things. So I'm thinking, we're going to get a real tree, right? Like, and here's my thought. Nathan doesn't even know this because I haven't gotten home yet. He's been wife-free for so long. I'm sure he's like thrilled. No, I think he misses me. But we could put the fake tree somewhere and get a real tree for a different part of the house. I feel like we've discussed this. Lisa, who is usually on in the second hour, has said that she has more than one tree in her home. So I don't feel weird about that. What Anna has found, and I think this is a game changer, and this is how I'm going to get my husband Nathan to go back to cutting down, getting real trees. There are national forests that let you cut down your Christmas tree. Did anyone know that? If you had asked me 1,000 things and said, can you cut down a tree in a national forest? I would have said, absolutely not. It's a national forest. You can't do that. That's incredible. Did you know that? Oh, Nathan's now on YouTube. He says, I'm sorry, I hate Alexa. Oh, I can't say her name. Nathan, she misunderstands me as much as everybody else does. Nathan is really difficult to understand. I'm not kidding. It's not like a thing. And he says we have trees in the yard. Nathan said that because, now here's the truth. We live on 2.5 acres of forest. And he has told me, sure, you can go have a real tree. Go decorate one of our forest trees. But what's hard about that is that those are really super tall. Okay, Stacy says you don't have to feel bad about that because she has 2 trees in her house. Thank you, Stacy. So far, Stacy and Lisa both have 2 trees. These national forests let you cut down your own Christmas tree. You guys, cutting holiday trees from public lands with a permit could help make forests healthier. Look at how selfless we are. This is incredible. This is amazing. Okay, let's see. All right. Where should I start? Right here? Okay. Quote, it just so happens these smaller diameter trees are perfect for Christmas trees, says Lisa Heron, a Forest Service employee at the Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit. And any effort that thins out that understory can help make the forest healthier and less dangerous during fires. You're basically Smokey the Bear, you guys. You're basically a forest ranger if you go and cut down a tree that you're allowed to with a permit in Lake Tahoe. That is a win-win. That is so stinking cool. Okay. Peter is going to win a badge for today. You know what? We really need to have awards, Anna. We need to have awards and get everybody's addresses. And we're going to have like a listener of the week. And so far, Peter has 5 points. He just said, well, that's not true. He now has 10 points because 5 points because Sheila added hot chocolate or coffee. So Sheila gets 5 points. So Sheila has 5. Peter has 10. Is someone writing this down? Peter just said, you could donate your fake tree to someone in need. Something people are always looking for. Like, I'm going to weep. That is the nicest thing I've ever said. Oh, Stacy says, don't get mad at your Alexa, Nathan, because with time she will learn to understand you. You guys are coming in clutch. 5 points to Stacy. I wouldn't just be like the people in Harry Potter, 5 points to Gryffindor. Can we have houses? Can we have listening houses? How fun would that be? All right, I'm going to get back to this article. Anna wants me to take my phone out and decorate a tree outside in the forest, and that she had 2 trees growing up, and we do need stickers to send to people. We can have a sorting hat day. This just got amazing. This is how we're going to kick off January. We're going to kick off January with a sorting hat, and everyone is going to go into different houses, listening houses, and then we're going to have a competition. I am so excited. And then we should, if we get big enough, we could all meet in real life and have actual competitions with our houses and have a winner. That sounds so fun. Nobody's excited about that? I'm excited about this. Okay. Christmas trees weren't big business in the U.S. until the 1850s, when upstate New York farmer decided to tap the previously unconsidered crop. He drove a few loads of fir trees to New York City, where they sold quickly, and a market was born. By 1939, a forest researcher estimated that Americans bought 9 million Christmas trees a year. Holy smokes. In 2019, that number was up to 26.2 million. What? 26.2 million Christmas trees? Many of the trees came from private farms, but over 10% were on public lands. There were harvesters would go hunting for real neat, lush trees that consumers wanted. The Forest Service thought cutting small Douglas firs was largely beneficial, quote, improving conditions for the growth of more valuable species. like a white or a ponderosa pine, and thinning the forest generally, but they quickly realized unfettered cutting was far from ideal in Montana, for example, where huge swaths of forest were sometimes denuded. This is fascinating. By the 1950s, national forests started to reclaim control over Christmas tree cutting. Many families were already collecting trees from public lands before then, says Janelle Smith, a Forest Service public affairs officer in Idaho, who with her family cuts her own tree every year. So in 1956, the San Isabel National Forest in Colorado decided to formalize the process, hoping to create a community event and contain the cutting to places that needed thinning anyway. They invited families to, quote, make a day of it, says Smith, thinking that would deepen the connection to their local forest. This is insane. Many national forests allow Christmas tree cutting. Huh. Look at that. Nowhere by me. Nowhere by me. There's one in Florida. Where else does everybody live? I see a Vermont. I see a New Hampshire. Let's see if I know the states. I see Ohio. Nope, I don't see Ohio. I see West Virginia. I see Kentucky. Illinois. What's that top one? I don't know what that top one is. And then the West. Wow. I do live in Texas. I understand I live in Texas. Nathan's saying maybe you forgot you live in Texas. I forgot. I know that I live in Texas. I'm saying there aren't any I can go do. I could go to New Mexico. Is that worth it? Drive all the way to a forest in New Mexico, cut down a tree and bring it back? Although that's something I would totally do. I'm that extra. I would totally do that. Okay, let's see. Forests across the U.S. are overstocked, say many forest managers. Hello, Greg. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Nathan said that he thought the dots that were Houston and Dallas were actually where you could go cut down trees. No, they were just marking the cities. I understand. I hear you, friend. A long history of fire suppression has allowed small trees that might otherwise have burned to crowd forest with thick understory, a state most forest rangers now see as unhealthy and even dangerous. Small trees act as ladder fuels. Oh, that makes sense. Helping fires reach into the forest crown where it's hard to control and does more damage. Peter says, I didn't know there were trees in Texas. I'm sure he's joking because, Peter, I literally live in the Pine Belt. Like, Texas has massive trees. Like, massive. So yeah, so I live in the Pine Belt. Houston is in the Pine Belt, and we have ginormous pine trees. And I live in a forest. I'm not kidding. You can ask Anna, 2.5 acres, and they're huge, these pine trees. But yeah, we have a ton of trees. Pecan trees, also the state tree is the pecan. Now, are there places in Texas that don't? Yes, because Texas is so huge. We actually have every single type of topography of the U.S. in the state of Texas. You can find it. So yes, you have the plains, you have all the sorts of stuff, but yeah, we have the Pine Belt, and that's where I live. East Texas is very piney. Okay, let's see. All right, so just to end on this, the perfect size Christmas tree is 6 to 10 feet tall, which is exactly what forest managers hope to clear out. Every little bit helps. Wow, that is really, really cool. Oh no. Stacy had a debacle with a real tree. It actually landed her in the emergency room because of a real Christmas tree. Did it fall on you, Stacy? We have had more than one Christmas tree fall. I had one fall on like a brother of mine. I have 3 brothers. Hi, Channel. Is it Channel or is it Chanel? I love your name. Either way, super cool. Welcome. Good morning. But yeah, that's not fun, friend. Listen, let's play a little bit of a game, shall we? We have a new game. We haven't done this game at all. Ann and I worked this past week on some different ways, like different segments, different ideas, different games, different all sorts of stuff. And we have built the program even more. We have some more intentional things that we're going to be trying out, especially in the new year. So we're excited. Things will be kind of the same for the rest of December, but we've got some big stuff coming up in the new year. So I hope you guys continue to stay, and I hope we continue to grow because we're really working hard on making this show fantastic. So today we are debuting a new game. Stacy said she got pine needles in her feet. That sounds absolutely horrific, actually, Stacy. I'm glad that you're okay. Juliet, good morning. Hi. Welcome. Perfect timing. We're about to play a game. We're going to play true or false, which it's kind of funny. How have we not played true or false yet? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that seems like something that we would absolutely have done. This is going to be the Christmas tree edition, true or false. So this will be very easy for everybody. You can go to backchannel.tv if you're listening on a Alexa device, the app, if you're on an Echo Dot, or any other platform that you need to like actually, go someplace to chat with me and I can read your answers in real time, you can go to backchannel.tv. If you have an Echo Show, you can speak to your device. You say Alexa, or you say Echo, open Backchannel, Echo, say true, Echo, say false, and it'll type it for you, which is really cool. If you're on YouTube, Twitter, all the other things, you can chat there and give me your answers. I'll take a T or an F for true or false, or you can write it out. Either way. So April's going to be telling us a weird story while we're doing this. Let's play true or false Christmas tree edition. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm pumped. All right, ready? Christmas trees used to hang like chandeliers in Poland. True or false? So you mean like upside down? Like Poland would have upside down Christmas trees, which, oh my gosh, how do you even do that? Hello, Rachel. Good morning, friend. I called you last night. I miss you. I really do. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Quinn and Fitz, if you're there, and Fitz's new family. Stacy says false. Stacy says false. Christmas trees used to hang like chandeliers in Poland. True or false? Peter says false. Ooh, I'm going to go with true because I don't know. I literally have no idea. I mean, I have no idea. This is fascinating. If it's true, that's going to be really fascinating. If it's false, it's just a neat idea. All right, Anna, I think we're ready. True? Really? Do we have any information about that? Like pictures or like pictures? Christmas trees used to hang like chandeliers in Poland. That seems problematic. Wow. All right, we're going to have to deep dive into that maybe later on this week. That's fascinating. I'm ready. Let's go on to the next one. Christmas trees, true or false? All right, Sheila has work. She will be back. She has work call. We're here, friend. Oh, we already have the answer. That's okay. There we go. Christmas trees are farmed in all but 10 states of the U.S. So they're farmed in all but 10 states. So 40 of the states are farmed. 10 are not farmed. Christmas trees are farmed in all but 10 states in the U.S. Well, that would be interesting. Like, does Hawaii have Christmas tree farms? I was just in Hawaii. I feel like they do. I don't know if that's true. Where else would not have? I mean, does Florida have Christmas tree farms? Does Arizona? Oh, this is interesting. Well, we just saw the map with the Christmas trees. True or false, everybody? What do you think? Christmas trees are farmed in all but 10 states of the United States. Oh, Anna does have info on the Polish situation, which I will go back and read in a little bit. Any guesses? True or false? Nathan says false. Christmas trees are farmed in all but 10 states. I'm going to say false. I'm going to say they're farmed in all 50 states. That every single state in the United States, you can go get a Christmas tree. That's what I think. I don't know. That's my thought. What do we say? False. Stacey says, yes, she agrees. Christmas trees are farmed in all but 3 states in the U.S. New Mexico, Wyoming, and South Dakota. They don't have any tree farms. However, you can go cut them down in National Forest. Bam, mic drop. That is interesting. Why Wyoming and South Dakota do we not farm? That's fascinating. Okay, well, now we know. What's 50 minus 3? 47? One of the first tree decorating traditions involves setting furs on fire. Decorating traditions? Like that's a decorating tradition? Setting furs on fire? I mean, why would you do why would that be a tree decorating tradition? That's crazy pants. Okay, I'm going to say true. I'm going to say true. One of the first tree decorating traditions involves setting furs on fire. True or false? Any guesses? Oh, wow. Peter says the Frederick Meyer Garden in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which I have a ton of friends in Grand Rapids, does a huge Christmas tree exhibit every year. They showcase a different tree from hundreds of countries around the world. That is so rad. Stacy says that's not a good way to decorate and that it's false. Nathan says false. Peter says, I guess using candles probably led to that. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking they used to put real candles on trees back in the day. But would you want to sit on fire? All right, I'll say true. I'll be the one that says true, Anna. This is crazy. True. What? That seems like a weird decorating. Who wants a black Christmas tree? Or that smell. That seems kind of harsh. And tell the kids it was on purpose. Maybe that's exactly what happened, Peter. That's exactly what happened. You have all those lit candles. The tree goes on fire, and everyone's like, I meant to do that. You're probably right. Stacey says the Germans did that. Maybe they did. Maybe the Germans did that. Oh, let's see. Okay, one of the first Christmas tree decorating ceremonies involved adorning a fir tree with paper flowers, singing and dancing around it, and then brace yourself, lighting the entire thing on fire. According to the New York Times, that all took place in the town square of Riga, the capital city of Latvia, in 1510. Although in Tallinn, the capital of Estonia, claims it was the first to celebrate it in 1441. That is incredible. Huh. And the part about the upside down Christmas trees in Poland, this trend actually originated in medieval times. According to the spruce, the legend goes that a Benedictine monk used the triangle shape of the inverted tree to explain the Holy Trinity to pagans. Who knows? Good morning, Compart. Hi. Hello, hello. All right. London's Trafalgar. I don't know how to say that. Trafalgar Square Christmas tree is an annual thank you gift from Finland. Or let's see, true or false. Okay. Is it an annual gift from Finland? True or false? True or false? Well, Hannah says, don't look at the bottom. It's got the answer. That's hilarious. All right. So we know that it's not an annual gift from Finland. It's an annual thank you gift from Norway. Norway sends London a Christmas tree. But why? Why does Norway want to give a Christmas tree to London every year? That's kind of weird. I mean, yay. Oh, good morning, Compart. Good morning. So glad you're here. That's hilarious. We're playing a true and false game on Christmas trees. All right, Anna. That was hilarious. We're ready for the next one. Oh, we have a little bit of info. Okay, let me read it. This tree is a thank you gift from Norway. Every year since 1947, the people of Oslo have selected a 50 to 60-year-old spruce tree to cut down and ship to London as a way of showing gratitude to England for supporting Norway in World War II. Like a box of chocolates can't do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, thanks for the help in the war. Have a caramel. Yeah, it's not the same. Send a Christmas tree. When you don't know what to send a Christmas tree. The first artificial Christmas tree were made of dyed goose feathers and wire. That feels like that's got to be true. That is so out of the box. Dyed goose feathers and wire? But why? Oh, artificial Christmas tree. Okay. Yeah. So you have people. April says that's true. That's got to be true, right? Because I'm sure people have a pine allergy, right? Or can you have a Douglas fir allergy? They're all pines, right? So if people have an allergy, but you would think that goose feathers, people would be more allergic. Is it goose feathers though? Compart says it's true. April says it's true. Do I think it's swan feathers or a different type of feather? Peter's saying maybe it's duck feathers. I don't know. They really like geese back then. They always had like geese pillows. Goose down. That's what it is. Goose down pillows. I'm going to say true. I'm going to say Peter says false. So we'll give the false to Peter. Stacy says Douglas firs often contain a fungal disease called blasmocosis or blastomocosis. Really, Stacy? How do you know that? Nathan says true. They are true. Goose feathers that are dyed and wire is how we had our first artificial Christmas trees. Interesting. I wonder if everybody still does that. I feel like that's kind of like a thing now that you could totally do. You could do the like that would be like chic in style. Look at my feathered tree, everybody, kind of a thing. And everybody be like, so that's so old school. You'd be like, that's OG. Okay. What type of real Christmas tree is your favorite? Peter is asking everyone. I'm going to make this everyone. I'm going to share my favorite tree. I know what yours is, Peter. Your wife spilt the beans the other night. So, I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm going to let you say it. That is a great question, everybody. What is your favorite tree to have for Christmas in your home? I am a Douglas fir gal. Nathan said, never say OG again. I bet that was C that said that. C told you to say that, didn't she, Nathan? Never say OG again. I'm betting that's our daughter. My favorite is a Douglas fir, and I'll tell you why. I have a ton of ornaments, billions and billions of ornaments. And I need the really thick, sturdy, strong branch I've learned over the years. So what we do is we would go to the Christmas tree farm and cut down stuff, but go home with a Douglas fir because we don't have Douglas firs in Texas. You can't grow them here, I guess. I guess they ship them in from North Carolina, but I need a sturdy, hard, thick branch situation. I knew that. Yeah. Peter likes white pine all the way. So let me ask you, how do you handle that with your ornaments? I can't find anything else I can handle my ornaments. I'm serious. Like I've had every tree you can. And the Douglas fir is just sturdy, man. Like it's just like, ugh. So I'm interested to know because Peter is super intelligent. So I promise you, if there's a will, there's a way. There's a Peter. He's gonna know how to do that. Compart's favorite is a pine tree. I think that's great. Stacy says my favorite is straight with the evergreen tree, like a normal, like classic. Yeah, I get that. So, also a good question for everybody. Yeah, here's the thing. We've had 3 trees fall over. 3 trees fall over. So I just kind of, when you have trees fall over and your ornaments break and they were from your wedding and stuff, you figure it out. We do. We have ornaments that we'll never have again, which I'm not really that big of a nostalgic kind of a gal, but it was depressing. I'm not going to lie. We were very newly married. One of the times. Oh, it was so sad. Anyway, so yeah, now here's another question I want to ask everybody. Okay. And then we'll leave the Christmas trees. Do you flock the tree? Do you get a flock tree or do you get a non-flock tree? I'm trying to remember what we bought as far as I don't remember what our fake tree is. Anna says, I don't even know what the real ones are options. Like, I don't even know what the options are because we've always done artificial. Well, but even your artificial are either you're getting like a white pine artificial, you're getting a Douglas fir artificial, you're getting like they make them like they make them after real trees. So you just don't know, you know what I mean? Like that you probably just were like, oh, that's a pretty tree. We'll just get that one. But they do make them like the ones that you can like buy in the forest, which is interesting. But does anybody flock their tree? Get it flocked? Yes or no? Now, we used to get our real tree flocked all the time. Flocked is when they spray it with that white stuff, so it looks like snow. The reason why we get it flocked when we get a real tree is because then the pine needles don't fall and it can stay longer because it kind of kills the tree. kind of a thing. You still have to water it, but not like a real fresh tree. Like a real fresh tree, you have to water a lot. You have to really keep up. It's high maintenance. With a flock tree, it's less maintenance, but you've got that snowy look, and but it definitely, you then need to spray it with like pine scent. I mean, it takes away the whole you know, like thing. Yeah. So flocking is when they spray it with the white foam. I wonder if they don't spray your guys' trees up where you live. In the South, they spray them like that. You can get them all. It's like fluffy white. It looks like snow. But it does help those of us who live down in the South kind of keep them up longer. But then you have, I mean, they're beautiful. They're beautiful, but they're not this fresh tree. It's kind of like a hybrid situation. You have to look it up. Stacy says we don't flock our tree, but we do have a lot of tinsel on it. A lot of tinsel. Oh man, I used to do tinsel. Peter just remembered. Peter says, I'm not a fan of ugly on Christmas trees. It should be colorful. Not sure what white means. Well, it just makes it look like it's snowy. So anyway, yes, everyone, this is your daily reminder. Go water your Christmas tree if you have a real one. Let's move on to favorite travel hacks. This is the DIY section. This is a new segment. I would love to know, everybody. I'm traveling. I'm at the end of this really long work trip. I was supposed to be home yesterday. I am still not home. I am now crazily in Chicago. Yesterday, I got up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. And I got in my car that I rented at 3:30 a.m. And I drove to the airport in Columbus, Ohio, the John Glenn Airport. And I got on a plane at 5 something, or yeah. I mean, I was checked in all the things at 4 something. So I had to return the car. Wasn't sure if there was going to be a shuttle to take me at 4 a.m. from the car lot. I was very nervous about that. Thank God Columbus came through. There were a ton of people, like a ton of people. I'm a little nervous about today going to O'Hare. I feel like I need to be there probably now for my flight. You know what I mean? Stacy says she has plastic ornaments so that the ornaments don't break when they fall. So we've moved to that. We only buy metal or plastic ornaments. Same. We don't buy glass ones anymore because it's just too depressing. So you guys, I want to know, share something personal that you have found with traveling. Okay. I leave today, Compart. I leave today. I leave this afternoon. I will finally be back home tonight. 16 days. Is that right? The 20th minus 4. Yes, today's day 16. It's a long time to be gone. And it's Christmas week, and I'm just not getting home on the 20th of December. I've been gone since the 4th. I am ready. So I want to know any travel tips you have related to flying, related to renting cars, maybe packing, any cool gadgets that you found, luggage that you like. I would love to know your favorite travel hacks. Now, I'll tell you one that I used yesterday for this very early flight. I knew there were not going to be adult beverages in the airport at 4 a.m. I assumed they don't have bartenders that early. I assumed that they weren't going to give us any adult beverages on the flight. They didn't give us anything on the flight, actually, which is kind of crazy. It was an hour flight, and I was in first class only because I needed it for my luggage. The ticket was like basically the same, and I didn't get anything. Like I didn't get like water, but I don't know. So I thought, this is the smallest plane I've ever flown on in my life, in my commercial flight that I've ever flown on in my life. And I'm a big plane kind of a gal. I like bigger planes. Anyway, it's a false security, I guess. So I was like, it was a United Express, and I was really scared about that. I was like, so this is how small it was. In first class, there were only 2 rows. It was 2 sets of 2, 2 sets of 2. And then there was somebody on each side. So there were like 3 people with the aisle in between. So 2 aisle 1, 2 aisle 1. And I was a 1. I was set by myself by the window. And then there were only like 10 rows or something like in the plane. I was like, where are all the people? Where's the plane? And it was a very short flight. It was like I think it was like 57 minutes from like takeoff to touchdown, which they have an hour and a half on your ticket, but it wasn't. They told us when we got there, they were like, "Hi, welcome aboard. It's gonna be 57 minutes." So I thought, what am I going to do? I can't have an adult beverage, which is normally what I do, which puts me at ease at this point in my life. I used to not be able to fly at all. So I go to the little store. They do have like the little convenience store in the I was going to say the mall, in the airport open. And I thought, what am I going to get that relaxes me? So I bought melatonin, and I was like, oh, melatonin. That's great. That's great. Okay. It was a 5 milligram melatonin. You guys, it passed me out. Like I was like zonked, gone. That's my tip. You don't have an adult beverage, and if you need one to fly, or if you're, maybe anxious or anything going on, grab some melatonin. They sell them in the airport. That is my DIY for the day. Do it yourself. Be your own bartender. That's what it is. Make it work. Let's see. Okay. Nathan says, pack everything in the car the night before, have your clothes laid out and your keys and wallet right next to your clothes. That he's not wrong. It makes a tremendous difference when you do that. The other day, whenever I had to leave it, it was yesterday. When I wake up at 3 a.m, I did pack myself the night before. I was ready to walk out that morning. I didn't take a shower. This was the first shower I took, was just now this morning, because I didn't get to my hotel room last night till 9:30 at night. And I was so tired after waking up at 3 a.m. I passed out last night. So I just took a shower, and it was like, I couldn't get out of the shower. I was like, I want to live here. I was like, this is so great. And it was actually a really crummy shower, my last shower in a Marriott, and it was not a good one. Not good water pressure, which is always the worst. Yes, Peter says my one hack is Auntie Anne's makes everything better. Nothing was open, Peter. Even Starbucks wasn't open when I was there yesterday in the Columbus airport. That's how early I was. No one was selling anything except for the one little, like the whatever, like the I don't know what to call it, just the normal store, where you could get like souvenirs and M&Ms and water, like that kind of store. Whatever that is, that's what was open. Starbucks had a line out the wazoo. It was massive. And I think they opened up at 5:45 or something like that. We were already on the plane. Like we were already leaving. And yeah, you're not lying about Auntie Annie's. Like Auntie Annie's is it Auntie Annie's or Auntie Anne's? Auntie Annie's? I mean, that stuff is good. Those pretzels are insane. And with the lemonade, it's that salty sweet. Oh, so good. Compart says I never fly. Listen, I'm with you. I spent 15 years not flying. 15. I couldn't get on a plane. But I talk about that a lot on my other shows and social media platforms. And I mean, I could talk about it here one day maybe, but I was diagnosed with extremely severe anxiety, and I have severe depression. And so I couldn't get on planes for 15 years, and I had to fly like twice in 15 years, and I had to take so much Xanax. It was insane. And now, I mean, I didn't actually need the melatonin yesterday. I could have just gone on the plane, to be really honest with you. And I have been going on planes without anything. No adult beverages, no nothing, no meds, no melatonin, no anything. But I did. I was so tired. So I did. But anyway, let's see. Stacy says, carry your favorite blanket with you when you're driving in a car or flying. That sounds nice, because it's kind of like a comfort thing. That's a good travel hack. I like that. Like, keep something that you know and that's personal. I like that. April says, oh my gosh, you had a paperweight that they wouldn't let you take on the plane? That's crazy. Although that kind of makes sense, I guess. I mean, it is really heavy, right? You could really hurt someone. Marnie, hi, good morning. Hello, hello. Oh, Stacy says, I can't fly on airplanes because I have epilepsy. I see. And the pressure changes in the airplane will make you have seizures. Oh, Stacy, I am so sorry, friend. Can you travel by train? Are there other ways? Or even like, hi, Marnie. Hi. Can you fly cruise? Can you fly? Can you go on cruise ships or anything like that? Or can you do other travel? So yeah, that would be problematic. But here's the thing. My other, I'm going to give one more travel hack. Well, actually, this is more in the vein of what April said. How about that? I have TSA PreCheck, and I'm having an issue with TSA right now. or United, I guess. They changed my name on my new ticket. They canceled my flight from Columbus to Houston. I had a straight flight. There are no straight flights right now from Columbus, Ohio to Houston. None. So I either had to come to Chicago or I had to go back to Newark. And I was like, I'm not going back to Newark. No. So I came on to Chicago and now I'm making it into a work thing. Okay, fine. But they changed my name on my ticket. So now TSA and United say I'm not the same person. So my TSA pre-check did not go on my ticket yesterday. So I didn't get to do TSA pre-check. Had to take off my shoes, had to go through the little thing where you put up your arms. And what stinks is, and I've shared this before, but I've lost 300 pounds. That's significant. Okay. That's a massive amount of weight. I used to weigh over 458 pounds. I don't now. I'm not a supermodel. I've got a long way to go, but I've come a far way. Well, because of that, it's problematic. I've had 13 surgeries. I've got a lot of scar tissue. So when I do that little thing where I go through every single time, I'll tell you exactly where it is. It's right where most of my incisions for my 12th out of 13 surgeries I just had in April was my 12th surgery. I had my 13th in August. And they've had to remake my belly button twice. It comes up every single time. So they're like, oh, we have to like search you. And there's nothing more humiliating than TSA having to rub all the things, move everything around, all the it's awful. It's absolutely awful. And it doesn't matter if I say, guys, this is from surgery, or when I was morbidly obese and I would say, this is because I'm morbidly obese, like, all sorts of stuff. It doesn't matter. So yesterday was not a good day. I actually cried in the airport. I had a really bad airport day yesterday. Got to be honest. And I took the melatonin and I passed out. So, hi, Shannon. Good morning. And Stacy can travel by train, but you have to have an adult with you. Yeah, that makes sense, Stacy. Listen, I need an adult with me. Ask Anna. Anna was my adult in New York, and I had friends yesterday that were taking care of me. I kind of have to be pawned off for real. I'm not kidding. I get you. I hear you, friend. Anna says, packing cubes, always and forever. I don't even know how to do a packing cube. I don't even know what that means. Anna says, that's brilliant to pack the night before, but that means I actually have to pack. Oh, it is Auntie Anne's, isn't it? It is Auntie Anne's. Anna makes a checklist on her phone and packing cubes. I don't know what a packing cube is, Anna. That's really fascinating. Okay, Nathan, it's Auntie Anne's. I thought it was. Okay. So, yes, there you go. All the travel hacks, the thing. You guys, we are on the second hour of the show, Live Every Day. Welcome to everyone who is just tuning in. This show is every day. That's why it's called Live Every Day, from 8 to 10 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Eastern. On Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm on from 8 to 9 Eastern. But because it's the Christmas season and we just want to give everybody a present, this week, this show is 2 hours every day. I will be here every day from 8 to 10 Eastern every day. No, it's not because it's a present. Some people already had holiday plans, and I said, sure, I can cover. No problem. So you guys get me all week. 10 hours of live. Happy holidays. So yeah, if you are just joining us, we call today Make It Work Monday. We talk about all the things that you can do to make your Monday work, to make the world work, to make your life work. Positive, uplifting things. We always try to be positive on this show. Get your day going. We all start out with a nice cup of something. I'm having Marriott coffee. I am coming to you from a hotel room in Chicago, Illinois. I will be back home in Houston tomorrow in my studio, finally, which will be nice to be back with everybody where I know all the things. And so that'll be nice. I just realized my computer is not plugged in, but I think I'm going to have enough power. Let's see, shall we? Why is my computer not plugged in, everybody? Okay, so if you're listening, did I do it? Oh, just plugged it in. You can go to backchannel.tv and type in the chat. If you have an Echo Show, you can say the magic word "say" to your Echo Show, and it will type whatever you say after that. And if you're on YouTube, Twitter, you can use all the things there. So welcome. Let's get into the second hour of the show. And let's start with some news. I don't know if you guys know this. Chipotle is owned by McDonald's. Did y'all know that? Like it's kind of like Banana Republic, Gap, Old Navy. They're all in the same corporation tier. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if you know that. So Chipotle is owned by McDonald's. Okay. It's the fast food Mexican restaurant that everybody, I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't love Chipotle. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody on the planet that doesn't love it, but it's rice bowls or I think you can do burritos there, but most of it is bowls, right? It's like rice or beans. The different meats. You can top it different ways. It's almost like Subway and Taco Bell had a baby. I don't know. So what they did is that Chipotle is now hiding. Here's the article. They're hiding the assembly line, testing on a new online order only digital kitchen. So what does this mean? Does this mean you're not going to have people? Let's see. Chipotle announced it's opening a new digital, yes, thank you, Anna, kitchen restaurant this month in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. I only know how to say that because of Tommy Boy, about 40 miles south of Cleveland, which will exclusively accept online orders. So I guess you can't go like sit in this Chipotle. Hungry customers should always avoid knocking on the pick. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know why I just read that. Okay, the prototype location will offer its pickup only drive-through Chipotle. Stop. Some outdoor seats. Oh, okay, and tables for eating. No dining room and a walk-up window. Hungry customers should avoid knocking on the pickup window, expecting to have their order taken. Instead, order online or on the Chipotle app, and then check back at the window or roll up to the drive-thru. Chipotle says that there are about 300 locations with a drive-thru already, which only accounts for about 10% of all of its. Oh, it does have burritos. Procuring destinations. Should this prototype type digital kitchen store be successful, we can probably expect to see fewer dining rooms with soda stations and say goodbye to DIY, do it yourself, smoked Chipotle Tabasco sauce application. As of right now, you can't select this sauce in the order system. Chipotle might run into issues with customers trying to take orders at the window, only to be turned away to go order online. As long as the restaurant looks like a Chipotle, which is a place people expect to line up and build a burrito, there's going to be some confusion. Could be beneficial for Chipotle to visually differentiate its digital kitchen more and lean into being a ghost kitchen. Have you heard of this concept, you guys? A ghost kitchen, which the company seems to be borrowing a bit of the idea. The concept of ghost kitchens is an online virtual restaurant that has no customer-facing location. It's gained popularity. Ghost kitchens, like Mr. Beast Burger, have operated out of restaurants that need another source of revenue during the pandemic. The concept has also evolved in the kitchens running out of shipping containers and parking lots. A ghost kitchen by design is only to invite online delivery orders with no customers trying to knock on doors. Bye, Stacy. Stacy's leaving for church. Marnie says this sounds like Checkers. We used to have Checkers, Marnie, but we don't have them anymore. And I enjoyed Checkers. Okay. Although not a ghost kitchen, concepts like Chipotle's digital kitchen are popping up everywhere during the pandemic world, including new spots for Jack in the Box, Del Taco, and Taco Bell. In an effort to practice social distancing, more people are ordering food online, using delivery services, and hitting drive-thrus. Chipotle's Chipotlane locations are also growing to accommodate this. One easy way to do that is to take over buildings that already have a drive-thru. So this is another pandemic birth. I feel like we should like coin that phrase. What was, like we birthed this in the pandemic. This is a pandemic birth. What do we think about this? What do you guys think? Do you want digital kitchens? Yes or no? Digital kitchens, would you go? Okay, Chipotle drive-thru locations are still pretty scarce. One of 7 locations down there. Okay. Well, I don't even know if we have drive-thru in Texas. I was trying to think about it. I'm sure in Texas we do somewhere, but in Houston where I live, the Chipotles I know are not drive-thru. Marnie says, I think it's good for new upcoming places. I mean, Marnie, I think you're not wrong. And here's the other thing I don't know is that, we've talked about this before on the show. There's a lot of jobs that are going vacant. Oh, look at that Taco Bell. Oh, that's swanky looking for those of you that can see. Wow. That's really interesting. We really can't find enough people to work. So maybe this will also solve that problem. If you don't need as many people inside I'm going to read about the Taco Bell. Taco Bell, the recently alternative meat snubbing fast food chain, announced in August its first Taco Bell Defy location in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. That is exclusively a 4-lane drive-through. The new locations will have an upper-level kitchen that sends digital orders down via lift without any human contact. Wow. 3 of those 4 lanes are also dedicated to delivery services, while Chipotle will be sharing just one with both DoorDash type of delivery services with regular customers. Oh, I gotta say, now that I'm reading this a little bit further, it feels a little 1984, Brave New World, dystopia. You know what I mean? Like, it's like more division in our human contact with each other. I don't know if that's going to end up being a good thing. My wonderful friend Lisa is here. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. I was with Courtney last night here in Chicago, Lisa, and we were talking about you. I'm going to send a picture to everybody later this morning when I get off the air. Lillian, hi. Good morning. I don't know. How do we feel, guys? Do you think that this is going to add to the problems we're having psychologically and mentally of the disconnect that we have as human beings with the pandemic, with everything going digital, with our community being on social media? Like, is this a good idea to now have fast food restaurants where you cannot sit down and look at people and go inside and talk to humans? Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you think? Do you think that psychologically this is going to add to the issues that we've started to collect in this modern technology time? I don't know. Lisa, I love Courtney. So jealous. I knew you would be. I know. I wasn't even going to tell you. I was going to tell you later, but you're here. So we talked about you. Only good things, friend. Miss you and Sheila. So it was really nice. It was a really good dinner. I don't know. I got to say, I'm feeling listen, I could see the need for a few, maybe in really large cities with a lot of people, to have one place that's kind of like you can go, you can pick up the thing, you don't talk to people. I think it would be a shame if this is what we had to go to because, like, I don't know, like because we can't get enough people to work. I don't know. Lisa says I do not. She does not think it's a bad thing because how many people truly see the people behind the counter? But it's not just about that, but you at least did have connection though, Lisa. I feel like it's not that is like a straw, but it's just one more drop in that bucket. You know what I mean? Like, it's a one more thing of no human contact where you don't have to have social skills to talk to another human. Like, think about kids today. They don't know how to speak on the phone because there is no public phone in your homes anymore. You don't have a central phone where somebody picks up, "Hi, this is the Harrison home. This is Olivia. Who am I? Like, hi, whatever." Like, I don't even know how to answer a phone. We're just losing these little social cues little by little by little. It's just chipping away. Nathan says, I think it's really interesting. I think it's really ideal for DoorDash. Like, I would rather see like a delivery hub where all these places come together, that everybody from DoorDash and Hub, like Grubhub or whatever. But I guess that doesn't make sense because then you would have a ton of kitchens in there. They would all have their food. It'd be like a food hall. That's not going to work. Never mind. That idea was terrible. Nathan says it's more isolating, and he says it's just one more way to, quote, give us more time to be busy to have a relationship. I agree. I've talked about this. I'm a professional speaker, and I give talks on how now we have, dishwashers, and we have car wash, and we have, refrigerators, and we have, oh God, what do we not have? We have everything, right? All these conveniences, which have kept us in our homes and kept us isolated. People say they miss the village. People say they miss community. If you're out doing your laundry, you were with all of your community. You were with the village. If you were out gathering, you go to a grocery store and now you have it delivered to your house. We don't have these touch points every day anymore. I agree. I think we're getting way too isolated. I think that's going to feed into that monster. That is my opinion. All right, let's see. Anna says, Anna said, back to the Chipotle. I had a friend in high school who stole Tabasco sauce bottles every time he went to Chipotle. I didn't know that was a thing at Chipotle. That's so funny. I think people are still going to try to walk up and order and get super mad when they aren't allowed. I think you're right. It's in Minnesota. Anna's gonna go try it. It's only 25 minutes away from where she lives, even though she's in Ohio. She's 25 minutes from Minnesota. I didn't know that. I have family in Minnesota. Jeez. She's gonna report back to us. It's not opening until April 2022. Great. This show will be a huge hit by then. All right. So there you go. We do have some fast food facts to share. Do we want to share those, Anna? Do we want to share fast food facts, or do we want to save that for another time? Let's see what Anna says. She's the producer. She's the boss. She gets to decide what we're doing and not. Oh yeah. I see. Let's save it. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Anne's going to be in Minnesota for the holidays. She's like, no, Minnesota's 13 hours away. Got it. Okay, well, Make It Work Monday. We're still having Make It Work Monday. Let's talk about tips to make your place so much better in 2022. Do we like these hacks? 2022 is coming up. I feel like in 2020, a lot of us looked at our four walls. We were all quarantined for a while. And we thought to ourselves, I'm either going to move. I'm either going to fix the kitchen that I've always wanted to fix. I've got the time. I'm in the house. Peter just said Minnesota is very far away from Ohio. Peter's very concerned about my geography skills. Peter, I'm a trophy wife. We went over this. I have no idea where the United States is. No, I do. I know where the United States is. I know where Texas is. Typical Texan, which I'm not. I'm from Louisiana, which I know where that is. So, how can we improve our homes? 2021 was less quarantine-y, right? Less quarantine-y. But I think it's still given us time to pause and decide, how do we want to fix the things in our life, especially in our homes? That kind of thing. Nathan just said you almost got a minor in geography. No, I did not. I almost got a minor in geology. That's not the same. Geography, no. Geology, yes, I did. If Texas Tech had given out minors, I would have had a minor in geology. I love geology, which I think is so weird, but I do. I love rocks. Isn't that strange? Yeah, I'd have a minor in geology, not geography. Nathan, my husband. Lisa is saying, back to the whole digital thing. This is a good point. I want to come back to this real quick. It would exclude older folks from service because many aren't tech savvy. No, that's true. Many are not tech savvy. Although I have to say, Lisa, with the pandemic, I think a lot of them have had to figure it out. So anyway, we'll see. Okay. So yeah, I geology. Oh, igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Yes. My favorite rock is mica. Love mica. God, I love that stuff. I do. I love geology. Isn't that nerdy? So weird. But yeah, I took a lot of geology classes. It's so strange. I could tell you a lot about rocks. Anyway, I wanted my son to be an archaeologist, but I'm not the typical mom that like wants to live through their kids. But in that way, I was like, why don't you be an archaeologist? Anyway, so Lisa says, rock on, Olivia. Yeah, thanks. I know. Kind of weird, but that was my thing. Really love geology. I still do. I mean, I still love geology. I find it fascinating. And Houston actually has a lot of great geology stuff because we are oil. And so in our museum, our big National Science Museum, they have a quote unquote ride in the museum where you go inside this like it's an elevator and it closes in and all the walls are like virtual and it shakes and there's like sounds and you're like a person that's going into the crest of the ground and you go like, they're like 200 feet, 3,000 feet and the oil starts seeping through and like all this kind of stuff. Like a geek out. I do. I love it. Oh, I love that ride. It's not a ride. You don't go anywhere. It's not even an elevator. You literally go in somewhere and they shake you. And I'm like, this is the best ride ever. Peter says, I've been a rocks and mineral hobbyist since I was little. Peter, we have so much in common that we did not even get to talk about. That's crazy. You need to start a rock collection for the show. I'm not really into like collecting rocks for some reason. I really like the study of rocks. Like I like studying them. I like learning about them and like testing them. Like I really like all the lab work I would have to do in college with rocks and stuff. I really got into that, into the formations. This is probably why I'm such a national parks geek, because I love seeing all the stuff. I've never really gotten to do what I've wanted to do with national parks because I have kids, but maybe one day I'll get to actually go. Like I would love to go do like a dig or something sometime, like some type of thing that you could sign up to do. I think that would be really rad, like to go do hands-on. Isn't this dumb? Lisa says, so you have become a martini. I don't know what that is. What's a martini? Is that, I mean, I like martinis. I had a really good martini the other night. I had oh no, it was a tequila Cosmo. That's what I had. Anna says, just go to the backyard and tell us about the rocks you find. I don't have any rocks in my backyard. I have trees. She says, you have to come back to Old Man's Cave and Hocking Hills. You and Nathan would love it. The drink, because you were all shaken up. Oh, shaken, not stirred. Oh, I get it. So you were talking about the martini, the ride. I was like, is that what it means if I'm into geology? Peter says, I like the idea that when you break open a rock, you get to see something no other human has been able to see. It's an adventure. I hadn't thought about that way. You know how I got into it actually was in Louisiana. There's a huge like Native American population that, because when the French settled Louisiana, there were a lot of Native Americans. And so almost everything in Louisiana is named after something Native American. There's a movie that I love that is from my hometown called Still Magnolias. And they say Chickapin Parish in that film. And the reason is because Natchitoches, which is my hometown, which is where Still Magnolias was filmed, was named, the guy that wrote it was my mom's best friend in college, guy best friend, Bobby Harling. And he wrote the movie because of his sister. It's a true story. That the sister is Julia Roberts in the film. But Natchitoches means chicky pin eater. That's what it means in like Native American language. So in the film, he doesn't name the town Natchitoches, but that's where it's filmed. But he names it Chickapin Parish. So it's his, like to let all of us who are from Natchitoches know this is Chicky, whatever. So in Natchitoches, where I grew up, I would find artifacts all the time in my backyard. I grew up on 3.5 acres of land. And I would dig all the time and I would find like actual arrowheads. I would find actual pieces of clay pot, like all sorts of stuff. A chickapin is a type of nut. I know that the Native Americans would do a lot of things with, and especially in that area. So this is North Louisiana. And so, yeah, that's what Natchitoches means, chickapin eater. And so, yeah, Chickapin Parish. So you'll notice that the next time that you watch the film, Lisa, they say Chickapin Parish. But anyway, so that's how I got into it, Peter, is that I literally, as a little kid, Indiana, Olivia, exactly. I would dig and I would find all sorts of stuff. I would find, and we have it's a very, very rich red clay, in Louisiana. So a lot of times I would make, I had all these recipes from Native Americans of how to make my own pots, like my own bowls, how to make my own like red clay bricks. I would make them all the time. Like I would like make them and shape them and like let them sit in the sun. I had a very rural beginning. My dad owned a truck stop. So anyway, that's what I would do. That's how I think I got into geology, was because of where I lived. Anyway, this is not at all what we were supposed to talk about today, you guys. I'm sure everybody else is like, why am I here? So let's go on to Anna. Let's go on to the game. Well, no. Let's do this. Let's do the hacks. Let's do tips to make your place look so much better in 2022. Let's do that. Do we like these hacks? Make your place look better. If you don't have the backyard to dig into, can you do this? All right, here we go. Add magnetic garage handles and faux windows that bring some serious curb appeal to your home for an extremely small fraction of the price. To get some carriage style doors, they're pricey as heck. These magnets are not. So this is for your garage door. Those of you that can see, it's a picture of a normal garage door. And then they added those, like, it is carriage style, like kind of, like I don't know what they are. What do you just say? They're just bars, like magnetic bars. And they added windows. It does look a lot better with the windows and the bars. I say yes. This is a great hack For those of you that can see this, can you see this? And that's a good idea. I never thought about it. I've had plain garage doors, and I always thought you had to buy a brand new garage door, which is really expensive. Especially when we first got married. We were 22 when we got married, and we couldn't afford anything. So that would have been a nice thing to do. I think I could have even afforded magnets back then. All right. Kick the blinds to the curb. Really? And get some privacy without the cord. It can be dangerous to little kids and pets. That's true. You don't want those blinds with the cords. By applying a window film that will let in so much light. The person writing the article says, I did this to my bathroom window and congratulate myself for it every day. Okay, I'm going to say this to my husband right now. I hope he's still listening. Nathan, let's do that in the in Zachary's bathroom. Oh my gosh, what? That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, we're so doing that. This just changed my life. This is a great hack. Window film? I like that one too. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so doing that. That is fantastic. All right. Refinish the tired metal furniture that you have, your outdoor furniture, with some metallic spray paint for a weekend afternoon project that'll have substantial payoff. Just look at this zhuzhed bistro set. The before and after is fantastic. That's a great idea. Metallic spray paint. Hang up a tapestry or something more substantial than a poster or a print that'll skim over any dents, unsightly utility panel doors, scuffs, and other marks that distract from your aesthetic. Anna, Nathan wants you to send him the link to this article, because that's a great idea too. Nathan, I'm thinking about that's a great thing to do with the breaker box. This is great, Anna. I'm loving these hacks. Look at all these hacks. Okay, let's see. Use a bottle of leather conditioner to revive your leather goods, even as large as a leather couch. Welcome to your next project as you catch up on the latest episode of your favorite Crime Crew podcast, or True Crime. I said Crime True. True Crime podcast, or you can listen to my podcast, Talk to Me with Liv Harrison. Nathan says, Anna is now our producer and our interior decorator. Way to go, Anna. You're just going to have a constant job with us. Get around oddly placed outlets behind furniture with an ultra-thin electric cover. This Babe cover is connected to a power strip that lets you charge 6 devices at a time. I don't know if I actually really understand that. Is that on a wall? The oddly placed outlets behind the furniture. Oh, I see. So it's not so hard to get to, I guess. Is that what it is? Anna, yeah, we're going to need the link for this situation. This is great. Holy smokes. Wow. It would look, oh, this is perfect. Try these out and report back. I love this. Anna's so happy. Use a velvet slipcover to give your ragged old couch a complete new look. Plus, the slipcover comes with straps to keep it in place so you don't have to fuss with it all the time. That's shocking. If you can see the before and after of this picture, that is significant. I wish I would have done that. Velvet. I bet that does something really specific to a couch. That's a good one. Anna thinks the window thing is going to look really fake. But I guess, listen, if we put it on and it does look fake, the window film, we'll just take it off, right? Sheila's back. Oh, good. Lisa and Sheila are here. It's all of our friends. Remove all sorts of stubborn rings that you've had every time, you're in the toilet with using a pumice stone toilet bowl cleaner. No, you don't have to get a new toilet. Your OG just requires some zhuzhing. Really? You can clean out that awful, brown, off-colored thing that happens to everybody's toilet. Not everybody's toilet, but That's it. Oh, Anna said the garage door. You were talking about the garage door, about looking fake if it was up close. I don't know. That one looked really good to me. Maybe the windows. All right. Keep it looking brand new, your toilet, by miraculously adding an automatic bleach toilet cleaning system. I didn't know that was a thing. Because Rosie the robot isn't available for bathroom cleaning, this gadget will send a cleaner into your bowl with each flush. What? Did anyone know this? I mean, we've all had those blue tablets, right? That's not the same? Wow. Automatic. I love that they're using the word foots. I know. They're and zhuzh. Zhuzhing, which I didn't know that's how you spell it. Lisa says, yeah, that's hilarious. Okay. We're going to zhuzh it. No more futs. I don't know. Pull together decor for an outdoor room or just cover an ugly surface with an indoor-outdoor rug built to weather rain and more. Now that I knew about and I've never done it and I need to at this new house that we have. It's not a new house to us, it's new. But yeah, outdoor rugs, man. I tell you what, they definitely are warm and kind of make it very homey and bring in all the things. I think that's a good hack. I think that's something I need to look into. And I like this whole outdoor situation. This looks like you're in India. Like, where is this? You're in Thailand. I hope this is like Kentucky. That would be amazing. You're just like outside. No big deal. I love it. Oh, maximalist is super in for 2021. No more minimalist. Praise God. We all know I'm not a minimalist. Cover up the interlocking teak tiles. Oh, cover up with interlocking teak tiles. You don't need tools to install this. That concrete patio slab is older than you, but it doesn't have to look that way. Nathan Harrison, are you looking at this? That's what we need to do. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is fantastic. Anna, these hacks are great. Swap out one of those weird long pillows, in front of the front door for a streamlined door draft stopper to keep fall gusts from coming in under the door. It'll look like a natural part of your door so that the decor design choices like that cute welcome mat can shine. Interesting. I don't have that problem though, but I can understand other people do. I get it. We all need this. We all need this article. Hang a set of room darkening velvet curtains. They're very into velvet for a super dramatic look on the cheap. Mount the rod above the window frame and measure the curtains correctly so you can get a glam floor skimming look that draws the eye upward. I need to do that in my dressing room that we're going to build in the studio, Anna. Everything should be velvet in that room. It's all velvet. It's so dramatic. Anna says, heck yes. Here's where Anna is like the greatest friend ever. She's the friend that you bring to a store and like you're shopping for clothes. And she's the friend that's like, girl, you need that. You're like, thank you. You like that part? You like that? I think these are great. Remove ugly throw pillows with cute shams that cost less than a hoard of brand new cushions would. Oh, that's interesting. Just add cute shams to put over your cushions that you already have over your throw pillows. That's a good idea. I never thought about that. Anna says, don't say on the air that Anna is such a good friend to go shopping with. She supports all of your shopping needs. Nathan's going to fire her. No, because Anna's my handler. Well, I was making jokes about that. I was making fun of people who actually have handlers. And I said, I don't believe in that, except Anna wants to be because she's so nervous about everything I do. She's like, it's not the same way that other people are handled. It's more of like, no, we don't want you doing those things. Treat yourself to a seashell pillow for much cheaper than you'll see in a cool vintage shop. What? That would be cool in my like 1920s dressing room, Anna. Oh, Anna did that with some shams from that because I would never buy a seashell pillow, but that's so over the top. Like that's so extra. I want my dressing room in my studio to be like Bette Midler. Are we not reading this one? Okay. You're going to the ones you want me to read? Go to the ones you want me to read. You want me to do this one? Cover up dings and discoloration on door frames and molding with some wood scratch cover so everything will blend in like normal. It requires no sanding, no refinishing. Cue to you on the prowl for more wood surfaces you can fix up. Compart's asking how old Anna is. I'll say this. Anna's in her 20s. She's in her mid-20s. Also, so am I. Not really. Inside I am. Adds and hide small scratches on your favorite furniture with a set of wood repair markers. We love a repair instead of a replacement. Isn't that true? Instead of getting all new stuff, you guys, you can just fix things with a couple of hacks and no one's going to know. I think this is nice. Spruce up your 2022 by doing this stuff. This is Make It Work Monday. This is how you make it work. You do these little hacks. Distract from an unsightly lighting cable or chain cord with an electrical cord cover. That'll look like it's part of the decor. That's a tiny little thing. It's teensy, it's tiny, and it makes a difference. I like it. I think this is great. Erase the spills, erase the likes of spills of wine and Sharpie marker with this powerful stain remover. As you can see, it even works on suede furniture. Oh, Anna, scroll down. What is that? I need to send that to a relative, actually. It's amazing. It's a 3-pack from Amazon, but does it have the name of the product? $11.89. There you go. Oh, Grandma's Secret Spot Remover. Nathan, you got to send this to your aunt. Grandma's Secret Spot Remover. Toxin-free stain remover, chlorine bleach, clothes, fabric stains, oil, paint, blood. Anna, buy that on the credit card. Send it to my house. That's amazing. That's amazing. How have I never heard of this? Have you guys heard of that? Wow. Make It Work Monday. I love it. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm loving these hacks. This is fantastic. This is really good. All right. What else? Invest a hanging frame helper so you can finally get all of your wall art up and make it feel like home without eyeballing it. You can also lean so many prints against the wall for a look. So apparently somebody has solved the age-old problem of not getting all your wall decor up on the wall, and you can get a hanging frame helper. I'm not a big wall art person. Isn't that weird? Also, my house, who can't. Who shall artfully corral items on your coffee table with a decorative tray. Make it look perfectly styled. Even if the other thing on the coffee table is an open pizza box serving as your dinner plate. We've all been there. I vacation there often. I like that saying, I vacation there often. That is nice. The tray is nice. It does make a difference. I don't know why, but it does. Mask unsightly power strips with a sleek but ventilated box that will also keep pets and kids out of there. Nathan, look at that. I love it. That is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Anna said she got a pack of these and they're great. I love it. I love it. Attach a roll of faux ivy to ugly wire fencing or a railing with a view that you don't love. Here's a bit more privacy. That's like what they do at hotels. Never thought about doing it. Wow. Lisa says, people think it's odd, but I think it makes a hot look calmer to have very little hanging on the walls. Yeah, here's the thing, Lisa. Our new house, I know that you've seen, or you can go see it on Instagram. It's, a work of art. This house is a work of art, no doubt. And it's got a lot of natural elements. It's all natural wood, redwood from California. And it's very intricate and it's very intentional. And then there's a ton of lava rock and copper. So you can't hang anything in this house, which is really great, actually. I kind of want to take down the things that I have hung because it's just not, the house just doesn't need it. Keep your floors in tip-top shape and prevent some nails on chalkboard scrapes by putting furniture protectors on the furniture legs. Any year you can avoid finishing your floors is a great year. That's true. And it says, I hate all the white in my home. I can't wait for home to paint. I also love the accent wall with the wallpaper trend. People are really into the wallpaper trend right now. And I think that's way fun. I like that way more, to be honest. I'm with you. Make your kitchen sink corner work with a corner spudge organizer. That's true. I do need something like that, but my sink is gorgeous. It's a one-of-a-kind copper sink that the men who redid my house, not because they lived there, they refinished it, and it is such a cool sink. Anyway, there you go. Those are really good hacks to bring us into 2022. Way to go, Anna. I love it. I don't know if you guys learned a couple of things. I think I just spent some money while watching that. Nathan's going to be so whatever. So let's play a game. We're almost at the end of the hour and it's always fun to play a game. Ann and I were talking this past week in Ohio. Was that this week? That was last week. Okay. Dear heavens. And we were talking about one of the things we love is trivia. I don't know if any of you grew up with the game Trivial Pursuit. Loved Trivial Pursuit. Flipping love that game.
Nathan said just what we need at Christmas for me to spend more money. That's okay. I'm going to be home soon, Nathan. Then you'll forget all the things I spent. So Trivial Pursuit or trivia. Let's go into this. There's no special theme for today. We're just going to play a game of trivia. We're just going to play a trivia game, just general trivia. Nathan, I get, this is why I'm Veruca Salt. It's all your fault, Nathan. You spoil me. He does. All right, you guys, what was the first soft drink in space? I know the answer to this. I totally know the answer to this. Although, is it a soft drink? Also, what is a soft drink? Does soft drink mean, what is the definition of a soft drink? Why have I never thought of this? Is this because like I need a stiff, hard drink? Does that mean alcohol? So does anything non-alcoholic, is that a soft drink? I've never thought of this before, right? I need a hard drink. People mean alcohol. Soft drink, I think of soda, but I don't know if that's true because I'm with Lisa. Lisa's guessing Tang. I guess Tang as well, but I don't know if that's a soft drink. Sheila's guessing Coca-Cola, which that would be my guess. Compart, what do you think? What do you think is the first soft drink in space? Nathan, Peter, anybody else have a guess? Anna? Well, Anna knows the answer. Soda carbonated? She's going to look it up. Anna's going to look it up. I don't know what a soft drink is. I know what a hard drink is. Not having any of those. Well, I guess I will on the plane. Coca-Cola. Okay, so it wasn't Tang. But was Tang the first drink? I don't know what a soft drink is. Nathan guessed ginger ale, but too late. You're right, Liv. It was to distinguish it from hard liquor. I did not know that. So hard liquor is a hard drink. A soft drink is anything that is not liquor. I really would have said Tang. Compart said Pepsi. Well, now we know. Coca-Cola, everybody. Coca-Cola was the first soft drink in space. I got that trivia wrong. Sheila, 1 point to Sheila. 1 point to Gryffindor. What are we going to name our houses when we have our sorting hat? Can't wait for the new year. That's going to be so fun. Can that be like our New Year special, Anna? All right, we're ready. We're ready. What is the only edible food that never goes bad? What? The only edible food that never goes bad? This sounds like a riddle. Sheila says a Twinkie. Twinkies don't have an expiration date? That is so concerning, yet promising. The only edible food that never goes bad. Oh, geez, Louise. My first thought was a banana, which is the dumbest thing I've ever thought in my life. Of course it goes bad. Bananas go bad all the time. It has to be a processed food. It has to be processed food. The only edible food that never goes bad. Huh. Oh, geez. I want to make a guess. Well, I was thinking of like chips and crackers and stuff, but those go stale. Nathan is guessing honey. Compart's guessing carrots. Sugar. I'm going to guess sugar. Raw sugar. I have no idea. Anna, what is the answer? Oh, wait, let me see. Wait. Oh, Lisa guessed Twinkies also. Sorry, Lisa. I forgot to switch over to the chat. But honey. Nathan, did you know that? Or did you just guess that? Did you know that, Nathan? That's incredible. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Honey never goes bad. It's good to know, everybody. Stock up on honey. You'll be fine. All right, Anna, we're ready for the next one. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? Nathan said, I'm a trivia genius. Boys. Oh, boys. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? Most consumed. Manufactured. What considers manufactured? Oh, Lisa, that's a good guess. That is a good guess. Lisa says beer. I think Nathan's saying wine. I was going to say wine. Nathan says wine. It's got to be wine. Lisa says beer. That's not a bad guess. Hannah said Nathan has been keeping bees in the back of our woods. He no, I was gonna say he would. No, he wouldn't. I have a brother that has bees, but they all died, which is sad. All right, yeah. Let's see. Compart says Mountain Dew. Tea? Oh, flip. I almost said tea, but I was like, is that manufactured though? That's what I was wondering. Like, what constitutes manufactured? Tea? Although that makes sense because think about all the cultures that does hot tea. You know what I mean? Huge cultures do hot tea. This is fascinating. Okay, this is great. I love this, Anna. Blowing my mind. All right. How many languages are written from right to left? Here in the United States, which is where I live, we write left to right. Hi, Isaac. Good morning. Hi. How many languages are written from right to left? I'm going to say, first of all, I have no idea how many languages there are. I'm going to say 112. I have no idea. Let me see. Okay, hold on. 50. Compart says 10. I almost said 10. Lisa says 2. I don't know. Anna? Oh, Anna says it's less than 50 more than 2. Oh, less than 50 more than 2. Less than 50 more than 2. All right. Well, Compart says 10. I'm just, okay, fine. 25. I really don't know how many languages there are, Anna. We need to look that up. How many languages are there? All right, 25 from right to left. 12. Compart, you win. That was so close. That's fantastic. 12. Oh, way to go. Way to go. Which animal is seen on the Porsche logo? Which animal is seen on the Porsche logo? I think it's a horse, isn't it? Like, isn't it like a stallion? What is on the Porsche logo? Obviously, none of my friends have a Porsche. And this is the last one, you guys. Last one. What animal is on the Porsche logo? Sheila says a horse. I say a horse. Any other guesses? Compart says a horse. I mean, I know that's what's on a Ford Mustang. Lisa says a horse. You guys, if it's not a horse, we're going to be really catfished. Like what? Where we've all believed something? Or what was that? That was the Mandela effect? That's funny. Let's see what it is. What animal is seen on the Porsche logo? Yes. Yes. We knew it. Everyone, you're a winner. You're a winner. I wish I could give you all Porsches, but I can't. I can't give myself a Porsche. Way to go, everybody. That was fantastic. Mandela effect. That would have worked, right? Was I using that correctly? That is so funny. Okay, so you guys, we are at the last few minutes of the show today. I, of course, will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. I'll be in my studio back in Houston, Texas, God willing. Hi, David. Welcome. Good morning. But let's end with some interesting news, shall we? A little bit of interesting news. A rare and frightening football fish washes up in California again. I don't even know what a football fish is. And why is this still coming up? Why is it coming up in California? But it just swept up onto the beaches of California, which is kind of crazy. Have you heard about this? Ew. What the heck is that? For those of you watching, oh my gosh. If you're not watching, you need to go Google football fish. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is a picture of the one that just, holy smokes, washed up. Wow. The black blob spotted between rocks along the shores of San Diego. This is a Pacific football fish to wash up in California. Oh my God. It does look fat. It looks very fat. It was mistaken for a ball of tar, but a concerned surfer approached and saw that it was something special. The fin creature has a gaping underbite. That is disgusting. And revealed a nightmarish spiny teeth, small black eyes, and tentacle covered appendage and bulb protruding from its head. This guy does not have friends. This football fish was like, I got to get out of the ocean. Nobody loves me. I am unlovable. Poor guy. Scientists at the University of California, San Diego Scripps Institute of Oceanography swiftly identified it as a Pacific football fish, a deep sea dweller so rare that only 31 specimens have been found in more than a century since it was first discovered. The recent find, however, marks an even more remarkable moment. The Pacific football fish is the third to wash ashore in California this year, a highly unusual event given its extreme reclusiveness. Y'all, is this a sign? Does this mean something to all of us? We keep getting these football fish that swim up. Oh, Compart, can you see this thing? That is just fascinating. Why does it look like that? At this point, no one knows how or why the fish appeared, but scientists are excited about the opportunity to look more. The fact that a few washed up this year might be serendipity for us, said Ben Frabel, I do not know what that word is, ichthyologist and collection manager of fishes at Scripps Institute of Oceanography. Hello, crazy is right, Compart. Absolutely. Who's examining and preserving the fish. He dismissed the idea that this was an indication that something was amiss. Okay, good. Whew. The country and the world is still safe. That is fantastic. Oh, ichthyologist. Ichthyologist, Anna said. Okay, if that was the case, he said there would be many, many more. But the two that were recovered this year, the third was photographed on the beach and disappeared before scientists got to the scene, are already offering a chance of new insights into the species. We don't know a lot about even the basics of how they live, he said. These kinds of fish are typically found 650 to 2,600 feet. But there are also a lot we don't know. A different football fish was spotted at Black's Beach last month, but scientists weren't notified in time to collect it. Anna wrote in all caps, disappeared. Where did it go? Y'all, look at that thing. Talk about an underbite. Okay, hold on, Anna. Wait. I wanted to read that one part because I didn't realize. Can you go back? Made famous as the monster fish from the depths of Pixar's Finding Nemo. I didn't know this was the same fish. The first thing I thought was, oh, it looks like the fish from Finding Nemo, but it's different. I thought it was an anglerfish, but it was like anglerfish on crack. Like this was like crazy. Made fame. Okay, so the Pacific football fish is one of over 100 species of anglerfish found in the world. So anglerfish is like a species, which is the one in Finding Nemo. And this one is a specific kind. It's called a football fish. I know. Does it have a little light bulb that lights up? Scientists know they typically dwell thousands of feet below the surface and lure unsuspecting prey into their mouths with the help from the little flashy bioluminescent bulb that dangle from their heads. It's kind of a predator, this guy. They're covered with spikes and sharp teeth. Are not used to chomp, but to trap other fish and squid and crustaceans that dwell in the depths of up to 3,300 feet, according to the California Academy of Sciences. This sounds so crazy. Compart is in the same place I am. I can't believe it either. This description applies only to females, which how the heck did we figure out what is a female or not? Like there's so many weird things on this fish. The males have evolved to become a little bit more than sexual parasites that fuse themselves to their mates, losing all their internal organs. Oh, what? Wait a second. Hold on a moment. The males evolved to fuse themselves to their mates, losing all their internal organs, including their eyes in the process. Connected forever? The male retains only his testes to provide sperm in exchange for food? This cannot be true. Anna is writing, I'm freaking out. What in the world? I'm going to cry.
How do we not talk about this every day? And how is this not on What the What Wednesday? Oh, we've got to go. How did one disappear? You guys, talk about make it. Sheila said, What the What? Make it work Monday. That mail's like, listen, friend, I'm into you. We're staying together forever. Combart said, don't cry. Anna said, I'm horrified. Oh my gosh, I cannot handle this. This is insane. Oh, Anna, we're gonna have to bring back this article. Nathan says, "Sound like a man." I know. I thought the same thing. Every man was like, "That's a good idea. We could do. I would exchange that for food." Cannot. It is too early in the morning, everybody. Listen, um, as much as I'd like to stay, I'll be back tomorrow. We might have to start with this. You know what, Anna, bring this back for What the What Wednesday, because that's just too good to not share. Like, we've got to, well, I need to finish that article. You guys, I will be back here at 8 a.m. tomorrow Eastern, and I, God willing, will be in Houston, Texas when you see me. So pray for my safe travels. I will see you very soon. Have a terrific Monday. And remember, live every day. Bye, you guys.